Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. All right, folks, kicking off the UFC 312 main card, we've got Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews versus Francisco Prado, a fight between a seasoned UFC vet and a young wild man with zero regard for human safety. One of these guys has been in the UFC since the Obama administration, and the other fights like someone double parked his car outside the arena. Let's break it down. Jake the Celtic Kid Matthews. First up, we've got Jake Matthews, the minus 220 favorite with a record of 20-7. Now, if you've been watching the UFC for more than 5 minutes, you've probably seen this guy fight. He's been in the promotion since he was 19, which basically makes him the UFC equivalent of a child actor. Except instead of starring in Disney Channel shows, he was fighting grown men in a cage for money. And over the years, Matthews has evolved into a well-rounded, battle-tested veteran. He's got solid boxing, underrated grappling, and a granite chin. When he's on, he looks like a real problem. Sharp hands, clean combinations, and an ability to mix in takedowns when needed. The issue? He's inconsistent. Sometimes he shows up looking like a future contender, and other times he fights like he left the stove on at home and needs to wrap things up quickly. It's hard to predict which version of Matthews you're getting, but when he's dialed in, he's a tough night out for anyone. Francisco Prado. On the other side, we've got Francisco Prado, the plus 180 underdog, with a record of 12-2. Prado fights like he's got somewhere to be in 30 seconds. He's all action, all chaos, and he's coming to finish or be finished. He's got big power, a relentless forward pressure style, and the kind of explosiveness that makes you think, yeah, this guy definitely doesn't believe in pacing himself. His striking is wild, but that's what makes him dangerous. You can't predict where the next haymaker is coming from. His downside, he's young, aggressive, and sometimes a little reckless. He's still ironing out his technical game, and against an experienced fighter like Matthews, that could get him into trouble. If he goes in there swinging like he's trying to punch his way out of a locked room, Matthews is more than capable of countering and making him pay for it. So, who wins? This fight is youth and aggression versus experience and composure. If Prado can turn this into a wild brawl, he absolutely has the power to hurt Matthews and make things chaotic. If Matthews lets himself get drawn into a firefight, he could end up getting clipped. But if Matthews fights smart, uses his jab, mixes in takedowns, and doesn't get into a slugfest, he should be able to outclass Prado over 3 rounds. Official pick. I'm rolling with Jake Matthews. Look, Prado is dangerous, and he's got that I don't care who you are, I'm here to fight energy. But Matthews is too experienced, too skilled, and has too many tools. If he fights with his brain and not his ego, he should be able to control the fight and win a clear decision. That said, if Matthews decides to test his chin for no reason, Prado is more than happy to assist with that experiment. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.